Hi everybody, welcome to Odd Witch Wendell. How are you guys doing today? Today's going well for me. Alright, well, let's see what comes out. Let's get a significator card for the collective spirit. Okay. Ooh, Ace of Cups! Alright. So new emotional beginnings. There must be something new chapter that feels fresh. Just soft, fresh. What's their challenge? Oop. Well, Two of Pentacles. So Two of Pentacles, you might be having trouble balancing. Organizing chaos kind of vibe, you know, getting yourself a stable foundation. Things are moving, you can't quite get your balance. So, yeah. Whoa. Death in reverse again. In the same spot. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, this is too much. What's this one? Nice. Hermit. Moon. Yeah. Lots of wands. Got it. 4 major arcana. Okay. Okay, guys, I'll explain this all to you in a second. Let's just see what... There we go. Ooh, we got 2. Perfect. That's on the bottom. Okay, four of Pentacles. Alright. So... yeah, you might be going through some mental... I'm hearing, like, mental combat. Like, literally, like, you're fighting different thoughts in your brain. It's like you can't come to a conclusion in your brain. You're going back and forth playing ping pong with your thoughts. And you may have, like, kind of entered a bit of a threshold. And yeah, so you might have just entered a threshold. Things are still a bit slow to transition and to flip. This Death card. So Death is all about transformation. It's ruled by Scorpio. And if it's in reverse, it's like you're having trouble transitioning to the next phase. And it seems like it's because you're lacking balance. Like, it's like inner peace. Things are still a bit, like, all over the place. You might be, like, for instance, like, in between, like, places, like, you're moving, like, physical chaos, stuff like that, or emotional turmoil. Like, you might be feeling a bit more irritable. But let me tell you, there's a lot of good ahead of you. So, Hermit in reverse, with you might be getting antsy, restless, you know, you're ready to kind of get off the bench and, you know, play the game once again. But you don't know, like, what lies ahead of you. You don't know what the environment is anymore. It's like, I'm getting, you know, like, hibernation, like you've been in hibernation and you don't know what the sun feels like anymore. So you're expecting darkness, you're expecting the worst. And then you're excited to fend for yourself and to, be independent and to rise in your power, but you're also nervous about what that brings. You might also be nervous about just not being accepted in the way that you would like. People might, you're worried that people might have things to say about you, some judgments that you don't identify with. But in your near future, you're going to be, the universe could be giving you a gift. You could be giving someone a gift that then gives you some like sense of peace and comfortability. But it's like either you're in a bad spot now and somebody's going to give you something, or you're in a really abundant spot and comfortable and you're going to give someone something, or you feel like you can share your abundance. I think something will touch your heart. Someone might give you just something like a rock, and you might even just be like, oh, that's so sweet, I needed this. Like, someone's like, this rock reminded me of you. But the thing that might be holding you back is stubborn feelings of, it could be anxiety, kind of angst. I think that's a good word, angst. Yeah. Especially with the Emperor in your near future. Alright, let's get some clarification cards. Maybe we can get some, well, I guess that's out, Scythe. Confirmation bird. Scythe beside death. Something's gonna get cut out of your life. Get some advice. Something's gonna get cut out of your life if it's not already. Like, if this death card doesn't move, if you keep stumbling, what I see is like somebody stepping forward and like a car rushes by and you step back. And it's like you keep like trying to get forward, but it's like, or like you're stepping in deep mud. Like, each step is such a challenge. Alright, what else can we get? Getting too passionate, you guys. Tree. You're going to be much more grounded. Yeah. It's interesting, see? It's almost like the masculine and feminine sides of a tree. Like, you're rooted down, strong, and then above, like, see the Emperor at the bottom? And then above is the Empress, which is all about abundance, fruitfulness, you know? So, yeah, you're gonna be immovable like a tree and abundant like a tree. Sun. I think you might be having trouble seeing something that's stopping you from moving forward. Exactly. The key just fell. So you're missing a key. Key. How do they find this key? How do they get out of this death in reverse situation? This came up yesterday. In the exact same spot. Isn't that weird? Garden. And this garden's this garden's shaped like a painter's palette. And again, I wanted to put it up here. Okay. I got it. You're gonna get abundant by being creative, by nurturing something into existence, by... Oof. I almost want to get more tarot. Huh. What do we want more tarot on? Okay, let's get some more clarification on this garden situation. Like, what kind of creative, what energy should they have when they face this Knight of Cups? So just passionately and groundedly moving forward with a sense of humbleness. And then when at the bottom, we have another 4, but this time a 4 of Swords. Ease your mind and nurture a creative project. That's what the Empress is also about. It's about creativity. Nurturing that, like, sacral chakra within inside you. You could have, like, a blockage. But, yeah. I think kind of also to get out of this, mental conflict is to just kind of, like, you know when the TV is too loud? Sometimes you just want to shut it off. Like, I don't know, like, I live with my family, and they always have the TV going on, and I'm neurodivergent, so the constant noise is, like... So, turning it off, it's like, when it turns off, you're like, finally, I can be myself, and I can walk forward with steady feet, and I can offer my future self part of my feelings. And I'm gonna walk it with purity in my heart. Yeah. And I think it's interesting with this hibernation kind of subject. It's, again, like you're coming out of hibernation at the bottom of the deck, and then you're moving into this chaos, which is like just, it's like the moment you walk out of the cave, it's like the sun is harsh, the noises are loud, the grass is, you know, scratchy, but then it's like your nervous system finally gets used to it, calms down a bit, and then you're able to move forward into nurturing this abundance for yourself. Okay? So I hope this helps. Hopefully we don't get the card in reverse tomorrow. The card in reverse, the death card in reverse. Oh, what's at the bottom of this? House. So nurturing. Maybe even decorate your space. You know, like, settle into your space, bring life into it, you know? Express yourself, see yourself on other things outside of the mirror, you know? So, I hope this helps. Hope you guys have a great day. Take care. Yeah. Bye.